What's up guys, my name's Mikey B, welcome to the channel. We're playing Earth Defense Force today guys. 4.1 to be exact. If you've never heard of this franchise, don't worry about it. It's made on the budget of about 50 pence and it shows. But if you've ever played one of these titles before, you already know it's definitely better than 50 pence worth. We're going to dive straight into it I think, so you can just see what we're talking about. As you can see, I've already stuck my nose into this to see what it's all about. I'm going to start a new one. I'm going to start a new game so you can catch up with me. Now, what can we call our name? What can we call ourselves? What's our guy's name? I know. There we go. Nicholas Beesmer. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. I don't know why it has such a limit. There we go. Okay, so we've got a few basic modes here. We've got mission mode, we've got online mission mode, and versus mode for all you PvPers out there. You won't be using it. One player and of course 2 player split screen. Because yeah, you know that second controller, you can actually use it without spending hundreds of pounds on a new console, and obviously the game itself again, just so then you can sit down with your mates and play it. We're going 1 player for now. And here it is, the start of the game. This is our guy. Yeah, his motocross outfit and the rifle that his uncle took from Nam. Several different types of classes can be used in this game, but I prefer the Trooper just because he's the best, really, to be honest. We're going to start our first mission because we're going to have to, we've got nothing to do. And yeah, here we go. We've got various different difficulty modes. Now, in a lot of video games, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. In this one, it matters greatly. If you are 5 years old, you might want to try easy mode. If you are 150 years old and know all of Kung Fu ever, you might stand a chance in Inferno mode. We are going on normal mode because we're human beings. So let's go, let's do this.
This is a special news flash. We are broadcasting to you live from the scene. What in the world? Wait! People are being attacked by giant insects!
Giant insects, folks. And this is just the start of the game, by the way. This is just the start of the game. It's not, yeah, it's definitely not the end of it. Certainly not. This is how an advanced alien race chooses to invade the Earth, is with giant bugs. How can you not enjoy that? How can you not enjoy that? That's ridiculous. And you get to shoot them all. Here are dudes. Yes, sir. Ah, die! Yeah. Right, so this guy's also got a rocket launcher as well, which is great. For very obvious reasons. If you've got 2 eyes, you can see it for yourself. Or even 1 eye. Even if you've got 1 eye, you can see for yourself how fun the rocket launcher actually is. But what makes this series really special, I think, is every single one of these buildings is totally and utterly destructible. I'm not seeing it very clearly with this rocket launcher because it's the first one. But yeah, there you go, look. That one's down. Oh no! Bugger! Yeah. Nicholas Beesman. And there we go, see, even this one's going down. So yeah, every single one. And it explains why the graphics are so terrible. That's not the only explanation though, however. This is a remaster of a game that was released a long time ago. But it was on sale, I bought it for the nostalgia. And yeah, it turns out there's a sequel to this already, Earth Defense Force 5, and a reboot, Earth Defense Force Iron Rain. Definitely worth checking out Iron Rain, absolutely. If you're not into corny, cheesy stuff like I am, definitely check out Iron Rain, because although it's still giant bugs and aliens and things like that, they've definitely matured. They've definitely matured the storyline quite a bit. So definitely check that out. I already own it. I might do a review on it. I might do a let's play of it. I've basically completed it as well there. So I know pretty much everything there is to know about that game. So yeah, let's get on with it. We're nearly done. Now, in order to level up our character, all we do is we pick up the boxes. Yeah, super simple, super easy, nothing contrived or anything like that. Just pick up the boxes. These green ones here, if you can read, it says weapon. These are the best ones because, well, you want better weapons than the one you've got. And there are some crazy weapons in this series. Crazy weapons. Right now I'm using very bog standard military weapons. Standard shooter affair, isn't it, with a rocket launcher? Coin up rocket launcher there. But you can get things that are basically personal nuclear warheads. Yeah, that fire out of a machine gun in many cases as well. So yeah, definitely want to pick up those green boxes if you want to have a little bit more fun. The only issue I have with this game in particular is the story is told to you over your... Oops. It's told to you over your intercom, but you can barely hear your intercom over any gunfire, screaming, monsters. You can barely hear it at all. So it's an absolute nightmare. They sorted that out in Earth Defense Force 5 and in Iron Rain as well. We don't have to worry too much about that. It even has cutscenes, Iron Rain. Never thought I'd be excited to say that. It's even got cutscenes! Yeah, in 2020 when this video is being made. So yeah, we're nearly done with this level. There we go. You're probably wondering why I'm rolling around to the side an awful lot as well when there's nothing going on. There's no sprint button in this version of the game. In the 4.1 version of the game, it's never had a sprint button in the entire franchise until number 5 and Iron Rain. But we get over it. We get over it because it does offer us a lot more fun than that. For example, if you don't like this overpass, I don't like this rocket launcher, I'll tell you that right now. It's making a fool of me! Being made a fool of. There we go. Just get rid of it! Just get rid of it. We can walk through the rubble as well. Ah. So yeah, this is the best, worst game ever. Simply put, it's the best bad game ever, as you can tell. It's definitely made with a budget of 50 pence. And yeah, somehow they keep making sequels. Somehow they keep making sequels of it. I think I'm the only person in the UK that knows about this game, except for my friends. I'm certainly the only one that's bought it. Yeah, I'm certainly the only one that's ever bought the thing. But yeah, I'm almost dedicated to advertising these games. They're an awful lot of fun. Definitely a lot better than a lot of modern fare nowadays. I can't be bothered with it. Far too much nonsense. Far too much nonsense. Microtransactions, pay to win, all that stuff. None of this is in here. It's just all this all the time. We've got, yeah, it's not just ants, it's not just giant ants. There's a multitude of different insects that the aliens have chosen to use. But they've also got giant robots, they're using UFOs, they even use dragons. Flipping dragons? Yeah, they've got dragons in this. You get to shoot them down. So there's actually an engaging storyline as well if you can ever manage to hear it. There we go, mission cleared. Let's see what we've got, guys. Okay, none of that means anything. None of that means anything to anyone until you check it out. So, let's check it out. Class and equipment. Now here are your various different classes. Ranger, or Trooper as I sometimes call it, because it's usually called Trooper in other games, is your bog standard army guy. We've got the Wing Diver, who is your bog standard anime girl. Air Raider is pretty cool. He has all the vehicles. Yeah, the lady said it. The lady said it. It's definitely for multiplayer. The Air Raider, in my opinion, lots of support, devices and equipment, but it can summon not just vehicles, but giant robots. So definitely worth giving it a shot, even on single player mode. Here we go. Thanks for interrupting me. There we go. So yeah, basically, this is your super powerful but super slow human tank. Yeah, normally I would go for characters like this, but for some reason it's just not attractive in this game. I don't know why. I might do a few levels with it. It does have very powerful weapons, and as you can see, a giant minigun is always cool. But yeah, we're going to be sticking with Ranger for the moment, whilst we get our feet. Okay, thank you. I can equip 2 weapons apparently. We're going with the shotgun for the moment, because of course we will. Got a couple of grenades. Not really a fan of grenades in this game. Very awkward to actually use. Yeah, keep that kind of stuff for the Air Raider, who stays behind and launches huge, bombardments. Basically, gets the airplanes involved and just shoots everything to death. As a civilian, as a grunt, you're better off just using either a rocket launcher or a missile launcher. Now, sniper rifles as well. You won't be doing a lot of Metal Gear Soliding in this game, but they are still useful in certain circumstances. So just, yeah, keep your eye on them. Sometimes you get some really useful ones, but most of them are very situational. Anyway, we're going with the shotgun. We've not got a missile launcher, so we're going to keep the rocket launcher, and we're going to change our colours as well. I don't like these colours at all, so let's get this sorted out. Custom colours, and change it. Yeah, that'll do. Nicholas Beesman. You can adjust the armour as well for some reason. You can make your armour less than maximum value for some reason. I don't know why. Don't know why anyone would ever do that. But let's go. Mission number 2. Normal. Yeah, so we're going to be doing this on normal mode. Basically because, like I said, I am an adult human male. I have no super abilities or special powers at all. But we also get a better range of weapons. If you play it on easy mode, I really don't see the point of playing it on easy mode unless you genuinely just want to shoot stuff and don't really care about the game. You get very rubbish weapon drops. It's a one-shot kill for any weapon that you have. So yeah, if we played it on Inferno mode, you'd get insane, like real insane weapons. Like a shotgun that can home in. You fire that blast and all those bullets home in on the enemy. Like, So it's worth playing the harder difficulties. But I like to build up to them. Yeah, loving this shotgun. I might actually increase the difficulty for the next couple of missions actually as well. I've played this game an awful lot, so I think I can handle it. Chaos Garden. Convenient. So yeah, you heard that. So apparently these Ravagers, these aliens, have grown stronger since the last 7 years. The story goes that 7 years ago was the first time we made contact with the aliens. They obviously invaded us. But the nations of the world beat the aliens back. Beat the aliens back. However, obviously this left the Earth bankrupt. Basically, it bankrupted the Earth. So they created the Earth Defence Force, an amalgamation of all the world's military might, in order to fend off any attacks in the future. 7 years later, we have the game. But yeah, it's amazing to think really that these were the weapons that they used to beat them back. Like, who actually gives a grunt a shotgun in order to do this kind of stuff? Nice.
If the Wing Divers take them down, we can win.
You live and you back home, find you dinner. Looking forward to tonight.
Oh! Oh, very nice. So, yeah, you might have noticed a very strangely named weapon there. It's called the Air Tortoise. Yeah, this is your... Yeah. You can see it there. This is your personal nuclear warhead. Yeah, this is great fun. It takes forever to use though.
Select mission.
Wind War Goddess, we're going to do this on hard.
Deploying.
Just so I can show you the power of this thing and why it's still great, even though it takes, you know, the birth, life and death of a human being in order to fire it.
Kill on sight. There are only a few survivors. Don't hold back.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we get the idea with that. I started to grow bored myself and I was the one using it. But, if you're into that kind of thing, where you just slowly just mowing down the enemy, then yeah, it's pretty good. I tend to use it an awful lot when I'm just trying to relax and when I'm just trying to beat a level. I tend to use it because it destroys any building that's in its way, and yeah, it can be used on any difficulty at all. It's effective because of its sheer power. But yeah, it's very difficult to actually enjoy watching somebody use it. So we're gonna go ham with the shotgun. I think this is gonna be the one for us. You just pick up these bags with us. Bye bye everybody, bye bye! Wow, that did not have the effect that I thought it would have. Absolutely not. Making a fool of me it is! Ah. Okay. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Don't be afraid. Let's go. Don't come here. They're coming this way. Ready to shoot. Ready to shoot.
Oh, where are they? Oh yeah, Nicholas Beesman is incredibly athletic, unlike the person controlling him. He can almost jump over that entire wall on his own. Oh, you son of a gun! Boom!
The tight insect's vital force is stronger than I've ever imagined. If they were evolving underground, hidden away, we won't know what to expect. We have to investigate.
Oh! Oh well, sorry about your houses, guys. Boom. There we go. Lovely. Oh, my neck. Yeah. Something to note. Don't let that missile hit the ground. Because it will blow up in your face and kill you instantly. So, yeah. We're going to try not to let that happen. Okay, last one. The way that these insects move as well is dead creepy, I find. I even have I've got people in my inner circle, so to speak, who can't stand me playing this game because it creeps them out. I see what they're saying, it is mean. But the good news is you do get to kill them with, well, with the shotgun. How many times have you killed a spider in your house with a shotgun? You'll never get that satisfaction. Never. Oh, go on. Right. Let's get stuck in. Ah. Lovely. Okay, here we go. The new stuff, there we go. Okay, so this video has gone on for a while. We're basically going to leave it here for now. But thank you for tuning in. If you've got any suggestions for the channel or for any future videos, let me know in the comments. This is the first ever video made for the channel, so I would really appreciate it. Would still really appreciate those likes and those subscriptions. That'd be nice. But yeah, any advice, anything that you'd want to see, just put it in the comments below. I promise you I'll read them. I may not listen to you, but I promise I'll read them. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you very much.